and Exchange Commission. You invest, we protect, everyone benefits.
Things don't always go as expected. Be ready with Trinry for auto, home, business and group life. Call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Huge insurance premium. Pay your premiums bit by bit with FlexiPay from Trinry. For more manageable auto, home and commercial insurance payments, call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Trinry, premier insurance coverage for less.
Visit Tire Clinic Marketing, New Truck and OTR Tire Service Center at number 30 and 32 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call today at 665-8973 or 672-3419. Alignment services available. Tire Clinic Marketing, Truck and OTR Service Center. A tire for every need. Time check. Courtesy Alive by Nature's Way. Distributed by H&J Enterprises Limited.
Pure director sent on leave, Works Minister refuses to comment on his suspension. Ikakas fishermen say Coast Guard has warned them not to venture past 2 miles from shore.
Coming up in sport, San Juan Jabloteh makes a statement against the Capital City boys in round 2 of the TTPFL.
A very good evening and welcome. I'm Jesse Ramdeo and this is the weekend news here on CNC3. Thank you so much for joining us. Director of the Program for Upgrading Roads Efficiency Unit under the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Hayden Phillip, along with 8 other senior officials, are set to be placed on administrative leave as early as Monday. Information obtained from a close source suggests they've not been fired but suspended, contrary to circulating rumors of termination. CNC3 News reached out to Works and Infrastructure Minister Jerlene John, who redirected questions about the development to CNC3's source. Back in July, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar announced that the Anti-Corruption Investigations Bureau would be called in to investigate missing data linked to road and drainage works purportedly carried out under the previous PNM administration. Now, Persad-Bissessar had also raised concerns about alleged corruption involving operatives at the Pure Unit, the National Infrastructure Development Company, and the Drainage Division of the Ministry of Works. CNC3 News understands no reason has been given for the suspension, and some persons have not yet received their suspension letters. Fishermen in Carcass say the Coast Guard has issued a directive limiting them to 2 nautical miles from shore. They say it happened on Friday as Defense Force and police were called out amid concerns of a possible airstrike in Venezuela. They say this restriction further impacts their livelihoods. But as our team Sasha Wilson and Ivan Tosi found out, the Defense Minister says he is not aware of any such directive.
On Friday, all members of the protective services were called out to duty. It came as several U.S. news outlets claimed President Donald Trump was planning a strike on Venezuela, a claim he has since denied. Meanwhile, in Icacos, fishermen say the Coast Guard has ordered them to stay within 2 miles of shore.
Yesterday now, at around 12 o'clock, so the Coast Guard called in all fishing vessels and told them to go in 2 miles offshore. They will be seizing all vessels and locking up all persons, carry them in Starboard's Way.
Vincent Edwards says they understand the Coast Guard is protecting the borders, but their livelihood is being affected.
They don't work, but we can go fishing. Then we don't work, but we can go fishing. So some military boat outside it, like Venezuela boat outside it. Where we go? We can't go nowhere.
We spoke to several fishermen who tell us they are not too sure how much longer they could sustain themselves and their families under these conditions. They are now calling on the authorities to meet with them to discuss their concerns.
From the shore, we don't really hold no fish. We need to go more than 2 miles off the shore, which that is a little distance. Now the Coast Guard stating 2 miles offshore is plenty problem. So they could help us by bringing a little hampers, a little grocery stuff. That could still help the family.
Now, another fisherman tells us that he's not affected because he fishes close to shore. But he admits that sometimes on days like today, they don't catch anything.
We saw the Coast Guard yesterday patrolling the borders, but they did not tell us nothing because we're on the shoreline.
The tensions between Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela have kept some of them out of the water.
Yeah, well, it's over 2 weeks we've been repairing and things, so we are really out there, so I can't really see what's happening out there.
And how
all I can say is what I'm hearing on the news.
Every night on this end of Trinidad have drones flying, 4 or 5 drones every night flying over the houses. We have a big plane flying. We don't know what that plane is where we come here to do.
On Friday, there was concern nationwide, with people flocking supermarkets to stock up and some schools dismissing early. Outside the parliament, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar urged calm, saying she had no information about any imminent strike. But these fishermen say they need reassurance. Defense Minister Wayne Sturge says he would inquire about the fishermen's claim about the Coast Guard's directive, but as far as he's aware, no such instructions were passed down. He says it's maybe merely a suggestion from an officer, assuming that the interaction occurred. And at the Coast Guard base in Cedros, there was no visible signs of heightened security. CNC3 News also reached out to the Coast Guard, but got no response. Sasha Wilson, CNC3 News.
Regional security expert Dr. Gavin Hira says the panic caused yesterday by rumors sparked by the call-out of all Defence Force officers from leave proves this country is long overdue for a crisis management plan. Hira says the traffic caused by the Miami Herald article sent the country tiptoeing into chaos, and government needs a communications policy that could stop that from happening.
We see the mismanagement of information that might have emanated from an official sort of alert that might have taken place within the boundaries of the Defence Force, ended up in civil hands and civilian streets and running wild. To some extent, it even was, I think, regurgitated in international news.
Hira says the disruption could be a blessing in disguise as it forces government to recognize TNT needs a world-class crisis management plan and regular communication.
I'm pleading with the Prime Minister and her ministers and her decision makers and her advisors. This is time now, a good opportunity for us to form up the National Coordination Task Force that can speak to the citizenry once a week, that can keep us updated, that can use information decision making, that can actually be able to ascertain and evaluate intelligence and threat analysis so that we are kept abreast of that.
He stresses that the country needs an evacuation plan for the capital city. And on the back of that story, we ask, are you comforted by the government saying there's no need for panic? Here's what you have to say.
The People Say, brought to you by Excel Health TT, the official supplement of the CPL.
Absolutely not. It's very contradicting to what we've been seeing. Of course, things can be twisted in the media. However, I feel like the government definitely needs some sort of honesty with the public. I mean, they're saying not to panic, but then they're doing things that, like I said, is contradicting.
If your army call out just like that, would you be calm? The army ain't calm. The police ain't calm. I think something happening subliminally behind the scenes. Some people know, some people don't. The big answer is, if we feel calm, I do not feel calm. I feel threatened, as a matter of fact.
I ain't comfortable about that.
I think the best move is not to panic. Panicking doesn't benefit anyone. I think to be calm and trust in the Lord, and all things will look out.
Well, so far, they're making right decision for their own citizens. So, well, whatever they think, I hope they will make the right decisions. But there is nothing to panic because overall they think about their own citizens first.
No, I don't feel comforted. But I wouldn't panic, but I don't feel comforted.
The People Say, brought to you by Excel Health TT, the official supplement of the CPL.
Let's pause for a quick commercial break. More for you up next.
Southern Food Basket's flash sale is now on. Gala apples, 10 for $20. Golden brand margarine, 227 grams, 4 for $19.95. Anchor cheddar and vegetarian cheese, 250 grams, 2 for $44.95. Soft and pretty tissue paper, 12 pack, $18.95. No-name bathroom tissue, 24s, 2 bales for $84.95. Aqua Pure 330 ml, 6 cases for $96. Specials available from 30th October to 2nd November.
Guys, how do you rate your performance in the bedroom? Performance matters. With just one daily dose of Vital Dur, you'll rev up your libido. Vital Dur's blend of natural superfoods to boost energy and increase sex drive. Get your bottle of Vital Dur now.
Downy Unstoppables are laundry scent boosters. Add a capful before each wash and you'll be amazed. The blast of freshness that lasts and lasts. Whoa, what a blast! Even at the end of the day, you'll still be enjoying that blast of freshness in your clothes. Downy Unstoppables, the blast of freshness that lasts and lasts.
Presenting the most modern pharmaceutical facility in the country, Food Basket Hyperfarm Pharmacy Food Basket Complex, Arima. We stock the widest range of health and beauty products, baby supplies, stationery, fragrances, and cosmetics. Our organic, sugar, and gluten-free products cater to vegans and the health conscious. A wide assortment of dispensary medication and over-the-counter items at the most affordable prices. Make Hyperfarm Pharmacy your choice. Located on the compound of Food Basket Complex, Arima.
With Alive Multivitamins by Nature's Way, you won't be defined by time. You'll own every minute of it. Discover how you can age vibrantly with Alive.
Feeling off balance? Your body might be missing AMPK. It's your natural reset, regulating how your body stores fat and processes sugar. Berberine Plus activates AMPK, helping your cells use energy better, reduce fat, and keep sugar levels in check. Berberine Plus, now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Southern Food Basket's flash sale is now on. Get Richport vegetable oil, 1.5 liter, 2 for $39.95. Fiesta green pigeon peas, 425 grams, 2 for $16.95. Fiesta peas and carrots, 425 grams, 3 for $19.95. Tenderness napkins, 100s, 5 for $17.95. Clorox 1 gallon, $26.95. Bright washed laundry detergent, 900 grams, 2 for $19.95. Specials available from 30th October to 2nd November.
Welcome back. Trinidad and Tobago is sending teams from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission to Jamaica to assist in the recovery following Hurricane Melissa, which struck the island on October 29th. The hurricane left large areas without power and caused extensive structural damage, particularly in low-lying areas where homes were flattened and roofs torn from buildings. Prime Minister Kamla Pisar-Bisesa first made the announcement yesterday, speaking outside the Parliament.
They've now requested to get some help with personnel for TNTech. Their lines are down, all their power lines. So I think during this week, we are sending a few senior people first, and then we may send about 25 in a battalion to assist them because all their power lines are down. So we are focusing on helping them.
Public Utilities Minister Barry Padarat says an assessment team from TNTech arrived in Jamaica yesterday at the request of the Jamaican government. He says Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Sean Sobers is in touch with his counterpart daily. Padarat also confirmed the team is on the ground and this country expects to send additional workers and equipment in the coming days. He says at this time, fire service trucks and 30 workers will be deployed. The NGO Concerned Muslims has arrived in Jamaica ready to provide aid to the storm-ravaged country. This as the government is still in the assessment phase as roads were severely damaged, forcing Prime Minister Andrew Holness to travel by helicopter. 5 days later, and some of the most affected communities are still marooned. Here's more.
So I've seen where there has been flooding. I've seen many roofs dislodged and some structures flattened. But I'm going to now do a tour on the ground to see what your electricity grid damage is like, and whether or not telecommunications can be restored quickly.
Jamaica's Prime Minister is leading the assessment of the damage Hurricane Melissa has wreaked on his country, visiting some of the worst affected communities. Recovery will be an all-hands-on-deck situation, and Trinidad and Tobago is actively providing aid. On Thursday, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar saw off the first major cargo of aid from Trinidad to Jamaica that landed this morning. On Friday, the NGO Concerned Muslims arrived on the island and connected with Jamaicans from abroad and CARICOM residents who are forming part of the regional effort to help the island recover her bearings.
It's a group of us from St. Lucia. We're here to do some restoration work with JPS. This is like our, for me, it's my 4th time coming here. And some of the guys, it's their first time. And we're here to basically help in restoring the power to the different communities.
And I'm waiting for a relative who is coming in to help to assist some persons who have been ravished by this Hurricane Melissa.
I've been on the farmer program. I've been away for 5 months. Just come back now to go and see basically what has taken place in terms of with family and everything. Connection with the cell phone and everything is hard.
The death toll remains officially at 19, but is expected to rise as relief crews are still only now reaching Western Jamaica, which was among the worst hit. Soini Gray, CNC3 News.
All right, still to come in sport. St. Benedict's College one step from glory after St. Anthony's upset Fatima in the SSFL.
Recession have you down? Don't lose hope. Head on down to Tire Clinic for the recession deals. That's big savings with our road hazard warranty on Dunlop 2021 Falcon tires. Available at Tire Clinic, Cuba, Chaguanas, and Pleasance Park. Tire Clinic, a tire for every need. Call 636-8973 or 636-2958. Magical Expressions Limited is the largest local importer and distributor of fresh cut stems, offering the widest range of beautiful flowers at the most affordable prices. Call us today at 701-6488, 701-6680, 728-6786, or visit our website to order.
Folks, take a look at all these medical conditions. What does it have in common? This, ITIS. But what does ITIS really mean?
The suffix itis denotes inflammation of a specified organ or tissue.
ITIS really means inflammation. How do we combat chronic inflammation? Through lifestyle changes. Then, and only then, make sure you're getting enough omega-3 fatty acids.
Always consult a qualified medical professional before starting any supplements.
Food Basket. Food Basket, nation's #1 supermarket, bakery, restaurant, meat market, fresh producers, everything fantastic. For everyday low price, things real nice. Come in once, but to come back twice. Wholesale retail, everything for you. Arima, Chaguana, Chafle, go view. Food Basket, the nation's #1 supermarket, bakery, restaurant, meat market, fresh producers, everything fantastic. Food Basket, hypermarket, Arima, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right.
The detergent smells nice while washing, but when you use the new Downy Intense fabric softener, with its new multi-capsule fragrance, it releases an intense scent that lasts twice as long. With the new Downy Intense, you'll enjoy a rich and delightful fragrance that keeps you feeling fresh 24/7.
Dress like you mean business. At The Working Woman, we bring you stylish, professional looks made for the modern woman. From casual to formal workwear, we've got your professional wardrobe covered.
High blood pressure doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aja Nutrition's blood pressure support is crafted with a clinical strength blend to help you take control naturally. Gentle on the body, powerful for your heart. Blood pressure support by Aja Nutrition. Naturally strong.
Southern Food Basket's flash sale is now on. Gala apples, 10 for $20. Golden brand margarine, 227 grams, 4 for $19.95. Anchor cheddar and vegetarian cheese, 250 grams, 2 for $44.95. Soft and pretty tissue paper, 12-pack, $18.95. No-name bathroom tissue, 24s, 2 bales for $84.95. Aqua Pure 330 ml, 6 cases for $96. Specials available from 30th October to 2nd November.
Welcome back. Kicking off tonight's sport after miscellaneous police made it 2 wins from 2 games last evening. San Juan Jablote were looking to get their first 3 points of the season against AC Port of Spain. Rajiv Surat Singh has more.
San Juan Jablote rebounded nicely from their 4-0 loss to Police on the opening day of the TTPFL by shutting out AC Port of Spain 2-0 last night. Jablote were in control from the start and had some close chances early on before David McShine broke the deadlock in the 65th minute, pouncing on a loose ball after a dangerous corner to smash home the opener 1-0. Just 2 minutes later, Jaheim Foston delivered for the San Juan men in breathtaking fashion, cutting in from the left side onto his right foot and rocketing a beauty into the far corner, an early goal of the season contender for Jaheim. And from there it was smooth sailing for the San Juan men, claiming the 2-0 victory as they successfully bounced back from an opening day defeat. Rajiv Surat Singh, CNC3 Sport.
Well, the 2025 Secondary Schools Football League Premier Division title could be decided as early as Monday, with St. Benedict's College now just 1 step away from glory. Here's the latest from the SSFL.
The Laramie Lions roared to a crucial 2-0 victory over St. Mary's College at the Mahika Sporting Complex, thanks to late strikes from Jelani Roberts and Josiah Ochoa. Over on Mucurapo Road, St. Anthony's College edged Fatima College 2-1 with a brace from their star forward, Kanye Glasgow, a result that all but ended Fatima's hopes of retaining their crown. Now, the stage is set. If St. Benedict's captain Adam Toka-Pear leads his team to victory against Naparima College on Monday, Benedict's will claim their second Premier Division title in 4 years. Even a draw could keep their dream alive, provided they win against Trinity College East later this month, a scheduling headache that could delay the official crowning of this year's champions. At the other end of the table, Trinity College East boosted their survival chances with a 2-1 win over St. Augustine Secondary, pulling 4 points clear of the danger zone. As the SSFL nears its climax, all eyes turn to Naparima on Monday, where one result could decide it all. Rajiv Surat Singh, CNC3 Sport.
All right, St. Joseph's Convent, Port of Spain and Holy Name Convent are respective North Zone bronze medalists of the Secondary Schools Volleyball League. The Under-15, Under-17 and Open Division bronze medal matches were contested on Thursday at Aranguez North Secondary School.
Holy Name Convent, serving Farcourt, met St. Joseph's Convent, Port of Spain, when the Secondary Schools Volleyball League's North Zone sought to decide this season's Under-17 bronze medalists. Holy Name attempted to put on a run in the first set, acing this serve, and then St. Joseph unable to return on this play. But soon the St. Joseph's girls found their feet, first doing well to keep the play alive at the net before Sarai Francis came up with the powerful spike. They would take the first set 25-11. St. Joseph, sensing the bronze medal within reach, would not look back from there. A series of killer serves from Kimora Merritt helped them comfortably see off their opponents to win the second set 25-12 and cup North Zone Volleyball Under-17 bronze over Holy Name Convent 2-0. The Under-15 bronze medal match also featured Holy Name. This time, though, Maple Leaf International School was on the opposite side of the net. Maple Leaf made this a good contest, winning the first set 25-17 before Holy Name roared back in the next 25-16. Redemption would ultimately be Holy Name's in the tiebreak, winning it 15-11 to win the match on the Under-15 bronze medal 2-1 over Maple Leaf International. Maple Leaf's Open Division team avenged that result, however, defeating Holy Name in straight sets for the Open Division bronze. Friday's gold medal matches were all postponed.
All right, to the English Premier League now, where Arsenal extended their winning streak to 9 across all competitions with a 2-0 victory at Burnley, thanks to strikes from Victor Gyökeres and Declan Rice, keeping them firmly atop the Premier League table. Nottingham Forest and Manchester United played out a dramatic 2-2 draw as Amad Diallo's late volley rescued a point for the Red Devils. Chelsea continued their dominance over, and in the final match of the evening, Liverpool returned to winning ways against Aston Villa with a 2-0 victory. It's now time for a quick commercial break. More for you up next.
Guys, how do you rate your performance in the bedroom? Performance matters. With just one daily dose of Vital Dur, you'll rev up your libido. Vital Dur's blend of natural superfoods to boost energy and increase sex drive. Get your bottle of Vital Dur now.
Welcome to Food Basket.
Science calls it AMPK, your body's built-in system for burning fat, balancing blood sugar, and fueling energy. Berberine Plus naturally supports AMPK, helping you feel better, live better, be better. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, powerful results naturally.
Southern Food Basket's flash sale is now on. Get Richport vegetable oil, 1.5 liter, 2 for $39.95. Fiesta green pigeon peas, 425 grams, 2 for $16.95. Fiesta peas and carrots, 425 grams, 3 for $19.95. Tenderness napkins, 100s, 5 for $17.95. Clorox 1 gallon, $26.95. Bright washed laundry detergent, 900 grams, 2 for $19.95. Specials available from 30th October to 2nd November.
Victor, why are you still living with bad odors? Instantly refresh your spaces with Febreze. Smell like leftover fried food? Instant freshness. Febreze, your home smelling fresh and clean.
Food Basket, nation's #1 supermarket, bakery, restaurant, meat market, fresh producers, everything fantastic for everyday low price. Things real nice. Come in once, but to come back twice. Wholesale retail, everything for you. A remush, I wanna shop for you. Food Basket, the nation's #1 supermarket, bakery, restaurant, meat market, fresh producers, everything fantastic. Food Basket, Marketplace Shaguanas, where shopping is a pleasure and the price is right.
Folks, take a look at all these medical conditions. What does it have in common? This, ITIS. But what does ITIS really mean?
The suffix itis denotes inflammation of a specified organ or tissue.
ITIS really means inflammation. How do we combat chronic inflammation? Through lifestyle changes. Then, and only then, make sure you're getting enough omega-3 fatty acids.
Always consult a qualified medical professional before starting any supplements.
Welcome back. The U.S. military has deployed a task force to Jamaica to support humanitarian aid and disaster relief efforts in the wake of Hurricane Melissa, which struck parts of the Caribbean this week as a Category 5 storm. According to U.S. Southern Command, Joint Task Force Bravo has begun operations to assist victims and impacted communities in Jamaica and other affected islands, including eastern Cuba. 3 CH-47 Chinook helicopters from the 1st Battalion 228th Aviation Regiment arrived in Kingston on Friday carrying 40 service members and critical supplies. The advance team will establish operations ahead of the arrival of additional UH-60 and HH-60 Black Hawk helicopters and personnel. Meanwhile, U.S. Naval and Marine Corps assets continue to operate in the Caribbean as part of ongoing missions under SOUSCA. As Halloween celebrations ramped up around the world, international R&B superstar Lizzo drew inspiration from Trinidad and Tobago's vibrant carnival for her costumes this year. On her Instagram account, the singer shared a video of herself modeling a stunning golden costume adorned with intricate details and sparkling embellishments, complemented by large angelic white wings. The post was captioned, "Carnival Queen, and yes, I am going out in this tonight." Her choice drew attention not only from her global fan base, but also from local artists celebrating her nod to our culture. Soca star Nyla Blackman commented on the post with a heart emoji and TNT. The interaction highlights the growing influence of Caribbean culture in global pop culture scene, with Carnival's artistry resonating far beyond these shores. And now for a look at tomorrow's weather forecast. The Met Office says mostly sunny, hazy and breezy conditions are expected despite a brisk isolated shower. A mild to moderate concentration of Saharan dust is present in the atmosphere. Tomorrow's maximum forecast temperature in Trinidad is 32 degrees, while Tobago will experience a high of 31 degrees Celsius. Seas are moderate with waves reaching near 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the weekend news here on CNC3. On behalf of everyone attached to the program, to enjoy the rest of your evening.
watching CNC3.
The Rundown is a news and political satire TV show inspired by real news events. This show is a source of parody, satire, humor, and is for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, good evening, Trinidad and Tobago, and welcome to yet another episode of The Rundown here on CNC3. I'm your host, Ansel Blaze Isaac Jr., and I am ready to go. Oh, ready to go, right? We're ready. Yo, we're ready. Right? And, oh, what a week it has been. Wow. What a week. A great week for The Rundown. I mean, so many things happening in this country. It's almost like you can't keep up. Some very negative as well. So that's why this week, I don't want to focus on the bad, the good. I want to focus on the good. Tonight's episode is geared towards enjoying life. I mean, with all the, with all the heaviness around Tobago, Carnival allowed people to enjoy life and just enjoy it in October. Not so, Sando?
So we're back. You just heard Prenzo, and now I have at the side of me Sando. Sando just gave me a bit of his music. You listen for yourself. Sando, do your thing.
Thank you. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, ba-dam, bam. Bam, ba-dam, bam. Whole day are walking. Look how we're sweating. It hot like fire. I ask for water. You say you're coming, but you ain't coming. I say, when you're coming, darling, when you're coming. I say, when you're coming. When you're coming. I say, when. When you're coming. When you're coming. I say, when you're coming. You're coming? Welcome now. Yeah.
So we're back. You just heard.
Hold on. Sando's calypso, his rendition, or soca, or what is a soca? It is so lyrically compelling. From the bam to the coming, it's so, it's lyrical. You can say he and Galen could be cousins because he's very lyrical, He's real lyrical. So he from San Fernando or something? Oh, he from Tobago? Okay, what was it? He probably could be. Sando might say, don't bring him back here. Let him stay up in Tobago. Now, Sando, he was one of the performers, right? But in terms of, like him, this lady was just enjoying life. This is how we enjoy life. Wow, that's how to enjoy life. Yeah, Wadix look like he's looking for a visa though, but anyway, Wadix have a visa? He does have a visa, that could be a visa right there. English visa, US visa, some kind of visa. Yeah, green card, that could be a green card right there. Come on, Wadix, you could be living in the States or in England or wherever you want to go, right? It was almost the same for Ding Dong, but he couldn't keep up. He enable, no green card for he. He enable. Is this when she started jump? When she started jump and back? Yeah, that was too much. That one hit him for 6. I get frightened, I say witness, it was standing committee. Anyway, you know what? Let Jadel just enjoy her life.